My beautiful collective gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl. And for 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful collective soul family, my collective gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Somebody got a lot going on in their side, on their insides, okay? A lot going on internally. Lots of mental gymnastics going on. Give us exactly what we need to know, in addition to what is already shown for us, for my beautiful collective gang in this thing. This could be for absolutely any zodiac sign, of course, okay? Just in case those of you who are new here, it's for any zodiac sign. The roll call is down below in the comments. Let me know what sign you're representing. Cappies, what up, though? Happy birthday. Okay, it's Capricorn season. Turn the fuck up. Let me know if you guys are in the building, of course, and let me know what you got planned for your birthday. Aqua gang. We got next. All right. Or you can just put whatever else you want in the comments. Of course, a little hey girl, hey, if you want to add to the reading, whatever you want to say. That's where to do it, down there below. All right, if we could all take a moment and just click that like button, guys. I truly appreciate those of you who do it every single time. It is not for no reason. That is the way to energetically donate to the channel, and that's how people find us. Okay, that's how they know we exist. So do that. And last but certainly not least, if you have not made it official, let's commit to each other. Okay, I like commitment. Take a look around. If you like how I'm putting it down, consider subscribing. We would love to have you join the gang. Hey. Somebody is getting schooled, baby. You are schooling somebody. This is a lesson that they did not want to learn. They're like, I don't even go here. I don't even go to this universe. To this university? This universe? Okay, so they're having an out-of-body experience is what that sounds like. Classes are in correlation to universities, but I heard universe. So that gives me like an outer body experience. My words are getting jumbled up as well, though, so that's not for no reason. It's not by accident. This person is stumbling all over themselves. Yeah, I get you really giving this person an extremely tough lesson, but this is not a lesson that they signed up for. That's what they're saying. Doesn't happen to me. Yeah, I never enrolled and I didn't sign up for these classes, and I certainly didn't sign up to be getting a degree in whatever this is you're doing. They are failing epically. They're trying to find their way. They are. This is also someone who feels like they have done enough research about you, but now they're in a space where they don't quite know it. They feel like they've bitten off more than they can chew. Their normal antics are not working. Not working at all. Not working at all. Not working at all. See how do you see how I just had to say that multiple times? This person doesn't fucking listen. They don't listen. They don't listen. They get quiet just long enough to be able to rebut. To have a rebuttal, to answer. They listen to respond. They don't listen to comprehend. There is no comprehension. Okay. So what are we doing here then? You know what I'm saying? You was going to fail this lesson either way it goes. No comprehension. We need hooked on phonics. Can somebody get hooked on phonics, please? Rosetta Stone something. Y'all not speaking the same language. You are speaking their language. They're not speaking your language. You are light years ahead of this person in terms of what it is that you're doing. Their words, not mine. I thought the grass was greener on the other side. So somebody played with fire. They allowed their ego to talk them into some bullshit. That's what I heard. They're wanting to take no accountability for this. Okay, so I get that being their approach. They don't want to take accountability for this. They have fumbled big time. Yeah, they weren't listening to anybody. They're still not listening. This motherfucker does not listen. Do they talk over you? What is it? I can hear this person talking over you. I can hear themselves talk. They talk a lot, but they ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of movement, but they ain't doing nothing. All bark, no bite. You bit the fuck out of them. That's what I heard. That's what the fuck I heard. That's what I heard. They are injured. You may feel like this person has done a number on you. That energy is flipping quickly. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. They feel like they were ill prepared for this. Okay, because now it's test time. You could be this person, a karmic test for this person. I just heard like it's test time. They had the duration of however long the two of you have been talking, however long the two of you have been together. That was note-taking time. That was their time to take notes. That was their time to, you know, get their flashcards ready. That was their time to, I heard Cornell notes, bitch. This is not a class for the weak, is it? They feel like you're getting surgical with them, the way that you're moving. They feel like they're going crazy, but it was their intention to drive you fucking crazy. They can't understand how you're still sane. This is a manipulative motherfucker. I hear that. Extremely manipulative. During the duration of this relationship, that was their time to take notes. This was their time to listen, to understand, listen, to comprehend. They failed the test. They switched these cards. These two cards switched. This was here first, and this was crossing it. But then they switched it, and now we have rose quartz. Anytime one of my crystals joins us on the spread, that is double confirmation. Spirit is like, this is the reason. They don't want to take accountability for this. I get people clowning this person. If they have introduced you to their family and friends, they can't believe this person fumbled you. They may be gaslighting themselves into believing that this is still salvageable. Yeah, that's what I just heard. Did this person gaslight you often? I get that being one of their tactics, right? Kind of trying to play on your intelligence, like you're not listening to what the fuck they're saying. Like you're the one who's not listening correctly, that you're the one that's not comprehending who they are, what their intentions are, and what's really going on, that you're the one who is not understanding what's happening and what's going on. And that was in an attempt to keep you. I'm not saying this person cheated, okay? You see me doing this? A little nervous tick. So they're experiencing anxiety. I do get their, their mind moving a mile a minute. They're trying to convince themselves that what's happening is not happening. That's gaslighting. But I get them gaslighting themselves at this point. They're really good at it. They gaslight other people and they're also gaslighting themselves. To gaslight means to deny one's reality, whether you're doing that to someone else or whether you're doing it to yourself. And they are unwilling to acknowledge the bed that they have made. They're unwilling to acknowledge what they've done. I almost get to take accountability would be to throw salt on this wound. They feel wounded. Yeah, I'm seeing like an open wound. They want to make it seem like it's a mistake. It's not. Because if you made a mistake, right, this card sort of gives me the you can't do better if you don't know better type of energy. And that's what they're trying to lead with. But Spirit is saying, yeah, no, self-absorbed is the main energy. That's at the center and middle of this reading. Which led to them choosing incorrectly. Therefore, failing the assignment. And now this is the test, but because they failed the assignment, there's no way that they can get ahead and even get back into the class in order to take the test. They never knew the test was coming. This is somebody who's feeling like the universe is throwing them for a loop. Sort of like a pop quiz type shit. They expect to lead. And they lead by way of manipulation. Since they lead, they don't get led. And they can tell somebody what to do, even if they're in the wrong. This is their words, not mine, you guys. These are their thoughts, right? So now they're being shown the truth of the matter. They're being shown who you truly are. There's sort of like this energy of this person having an illusion around them. There's a lot of people around this person who kind of bend to their will and allow them to take that leadership position, but they don't have any leadership skills. And I get this person doing shit to try and show, to like boss up on you. You know what I'm saying? Doing things or saying things to make you feel like you were out of control. Therefore, that could make them appear to be the one that is in control. This is like a mental game. Yeah, like mental gymnastics. This type of shit, if you're in it too long, will exhaust you. If you're exhausted, then you can't go anywhere. You don't have any energy to even think straight if you're exhausted. They like to exhaust people mentally. They either have already started. I have to cough now. Oh, now you want to block up my throat chakra? Please. I'm too real for you, huh? This is too real for you? Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Talk to your person now. You don't run my shit. You don't run my shit. Okay? I said that for you twice because you don't fucking listen. So, either they have already started or they will. They want to regain control. Even if you haven't cut this person off, you're going to notice that they went from somebody who was treating you like an option to somebody who is in your space all the time. I get them being extremely clingy. Okay, so if you haven't already cut them off, they can feel it. Spirit is giving them signs and synchronicities that are making them feel unsure about things. This is in the reverse, but remember, this person gaslights themselves. Okay, yeah, Spirit will be giving you signs and synchronicities to run in the opposite direction, to get the fuck out of Dodge, to get away from this person because things are about to get extremely trippy on their end. Trials and tribulations. Stand the test. Stand the test. I heard sand though. We will get to the actual phrase. This is more like quicksand. Right? Fast. Quicksand. When a person stands in quicksand, what happens, guys? Class? Tell me in the comments. Falling. Quick falling. There is an uncontrollable fall or sinking type of feeling. So like a sinkhole. At the bottom of this, we have challenging relationship. This person is up for any challenge because they're self-absorbed. So they believe that they can conquer anything. It's just they didn't recognize who you were. So you're getting the sign and synchronicity to run fast in the opposite direction. This person is getting ready to potentially be, I'm hearing like erratic behavior. Once they recognize that they're losing control. Okay, these cards are all over the place. There's no structure in this reading. Look at this, right? So that's a signifier of this person's brain, like just their thoughts. Extremely erratic, extremely all over the place. We have pick up or I'm gonna pull up. It's so odd because it feels as if this is somebody who felt like they studied you, and I feel like they tried it. They tried you, okay? Something about this tells me that this person has been distant, and now all of a sudden they want to be all up under you. They're calling you, you know, back to back to back. Even if you've blocked them, they're calling you from blocked numbers using WhatsApp, hopping in your DMs. There's sort of this intense sense of urgency to gain your listening ear back. But because when they did have your listening ear, all they did was fucking lie, that is highly unlikely. I just saw 1515 on the timestamp. 1 is about leadership, right? And numerology, the angel number 1 is about taking leadership. It is about taking an initiative. It is about going forth. It can symbolize somebody who is a boss. And 5 is the number of change. Fast change, if need be. Things are changing rather quickly, extremely rapidly in this person's life. You may have been the one thing that they thought that they had control over, but they're quickly realizing that they don't. For those of you who have not cut this person off completely, the reason why they're ramping up their communication and kind of wanting to be a little bit more bossy, you can feel this person being a little bit more snappy with you, or having more of an attitude, or wanting to tell you what to do, or getting mad if they tell you to do something and you seem like you're giving pushback. Very small, little minute things make them, you know, blow up and shit like that, is because they don't know what's coming. Ooh! I heard erratic, didn't I? I'm sorry for screaming in your ear, guys. Okay, I just got excited. Look at that. Erratic. This is a loose fucking cannon. So the slightest thing could set them off. And it is because now they recognize that their decision is not only, no doubt, going to lead to consequences by way of you, but there are also unforeseen consequences that they can feel in the ethers. They can feel it energetically. They can feel it, right? They feel something brewing. There may already be multiple areas in their life that are within this ring of fire. But specifically for those of you who have not like cut all ties from this person, there's something spontaneous about your energy now. There's something different about how you're moving. The way that they studied you is not how you're moving. And this is what is giving them this anxiety, this worry. It's making them want to do things to show you who's the boss. If you push back on them trying to show you who's the boss, there will be a great deal of frustration. And we already saw that they're loose cannon. Okay. For those of you who have cut this person off, they're still attempting to lie to themselves, to convince themselves that whatever they did, according to their research, which we now know they've been looking through a complete empty book to study. Okay, there's no words. There's nothing there. It's like a picture book. You see what I'm saying? So they don't really have any actual evidence and or findings. They can't even cite a source. But according to this bubble research that they've done, okay, you should be throwing in the towel. Okay. You should be throwing in the towel any day now. You should be throwing in the towel right now, any second now. The reason why you're getting this signal to get as far away from this person as you can is because their life is getting ready to become extremely unstable. We have monkey business in the reverse. Okay. It says up to no good, questionable behavior, and playing you. This is in the reverse, but we know that we're dealing with a gaslighter. So, of course, they're not going to tell you what their actual plan is. And, of course, they're not going to move according to what they're actually trying to accomplish, which we already know, right? They want you on the flow. They want to see you crawl. They want to see you grovel. I thought the grass was greener. Whoever they try to replace you with, that person is just as fucked up as they are. or their situation, their life situation is just as fucked up as this person's is or is about to become. They can't do anything for this person. They can't be there for this person because they can barely be there for themselves. And that's not me judging. That's just the real, right? I'm just reading the energy. That's what it says. This is an opportunist. This person needs somebody who's going to be able to hold them down during the tough times. I want to know in the comments, what do you think was this person's reasoning for thinking that they were going to be leveling up on you? Because I get that. I get them thinking that they were going to be leveling up. Some very unexpected twists and turns arrived. Oh, there was no thinking involved. I got it. They're in a whole heap of trouble. Has nothing to do with you unless you find yourself in close proximity to this person, right? Energy is transferable, especially because you were this person's karmic test. They have since failed the test. So now it's time to pay the piper. Spirit will be this person's bill collector. Look at that. Yep. So they are wanting to remove. Now, if you will notice, if you go back to the beginning of the reading, stay was crossing gaslighting, but it has since moved to being in the upright. Okay, so this person is very confident that they're going to be able to accomplish this. I almost get this person needing to latch on to you for your good juju, for your good energy, for your safety, there's some kind of spiritual safety. This is something that they either know consciously or unconsciously. For a great deal of you, it is unconsciously. This person doesn't do research. They don't read. They don't, look up things. They're not very well versed in anything. The knowledge is severely lacking, which is why they thought that this would have been an okay move to make. And now they can't move on, right? Like now there's a crazy obsession is what they're saying. The obsession is to get you back in order, get you back in line. Get you back in line. This person may want to tie themselves to you in ink. Now, for me to be going on and on and on about what this person is wanting and what their desires are, what their goal is here, suggests to me that they really do believe that they'll be able to get this done, right? Like they are not reading the room at all. I almost get this person has no doubt. They think that you're just throwing like some kind of a little tantrum if they haven't heard from you. The frustration will start to peak later on down the line. Spirit is trying to clear out negative energy to bring in your actual soulmate, right? You were just this person's karmic test. They were around for a reason and a season. Time's up. They had the ability to actually really solidify things with you, but they were too self-absorbed to get out of their own way. They leaned back more into their old habits when it came to you. And instead of reading the signs that were cautioning them, because I heard this now twice, that there were signs cautioning this person to not do this to you, to not treat you this way, to not move this way with you, to not handle you as such. Otherwise, there would be consequences. These could be signs, synchronicities. This could be like just maybe not a ring of fire showing up, but maybe a slight pinky that caught fire or something, right? Just as they're lying to you, maybe accidentally getting a paper cut, right? Something small, just to signify to them that, right? Like, don't touch that. Don't do that. No, the stove is hot, bitch. Don't touch it. There's a level of protection that they were being given, but I feel like they crossed a line. And now they are not protected. Shit is about to get very dark. I'm hearing scary, spooky, hilarious. Some people are going to enjoy this person's downfall. I don't get that being you. You're more interested in just moving on. Look at that. Some people are going to really enjoy. Didn't I hear that? Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Scary, spooky, hilarious. Look at this. Would you look at this? These are aha moments. They went somewhere else. And they thought that they would be able to just come back to where it was comfortable, right? They definitely considered you like their, I'm hearing like a security blanket, right? They're the fallback person. For some of you, that means like on and off, on and off. They may have been able to come back to you in the past, but that is stopping. It's the end of a cycle. They don't get to, yeah, that's stopping today, bitch. I said today. They are scared. I mean, look. They play with fire. You know what I'm saying? They definitely play with fire. This could be a habitual and pathological liar. They broke a bond that they thought that they would have forever, no matter what. And they are terrified, right, about how they are being impacted, you see, because this is the type of person, because they are self-absorbed and because they rule and they are the ringmaster over, in their mind, they are the ringmaster over all things emotional and all things relationship-wise, right? They're able to, you know, mind fuck their way out of multiple situations when it comes to matters of the heart. But where they're getting hit has nothing to do with the heart. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with emotions. It has nothing to do with none of that. That's not where spirit is hitting them, where it hurts, bitch. And they're scared. Shaking in their boots. I can't even feel sorry for you. I cannot even feel sorry for you. I can't. Because they are self-absorbed, this is the type of person who will want you to listen to their grievances and about how life is coming down hard on them and about all of the shit that is getting ready to happen to them. Even though it's a result of their behavior, they still want people to feel sorry for them, even though they had no problem fucking up other people's lives. Right? It only matters when it happens to them. Self-absorbed. There is no thinking. Okay? No logic, no thinking, barely a brain. Bargaining and begging. Begging and bargaining. Get all these exclamation marks. Stay! Exclamation mark. Listen! Exclamation mark. Meanwhile, on the yellow brick road, you are probably long gone. Far, 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 far away. It could just be far away energetically. They have lost your fucks to give. They have used them all. And now in their bag, there's nothing there. Barely a response for some of you. We don't wish bad on people, but it's just like, bro, you didn't care. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, you didn't give a fuck about how this was going to affect anybody else. Is showing up as a pattern of behavior. So that means that you thought it was okay multiple times. And now you're trying to lie to yourself and pretend that all of this shit is not happening because of what the fuck you did. None of it makes sense. There is no logic. Logic is not in the room with us. I'm gonna need you to borrow a brain if you can. Okay? Because the only way you're going to get out of this shit thinking. Thinking more about others rather than self. Thinking just about yourself is what got you here. But see, to this person, that doesn't sound right. And that's because they can't fucking read. There's no comprehension. There's no comprende. Let's hop over to the extended, guys, okay? We gonna see. We're gonna see how this all pans out. if it's just so that you could be prepared for what's to come. Okay. I'm overly prepared, if I do say so myself. Let's see where they believe things are heading. That's going to let you know where their mind is at. Now, during this entire reading, the mind has not been here with us. We will look to see if maybe they borrowed a brain from somewhere, okay? Caught a clue. Something. We'll see. And it'll also let you know how they're thinking about this. And that is going to be the root of their intentions. Okay, I want to know what shadows needed to be addressed or may still need to be addressed. And this is going to be why this shit has had to show up in your life. Because, understanding the shadows, the blockages, right? Whatever you want to call it, understanding that and the lessons, that's going to help you see if you've already learned that lesson, and then you'll be well on your way to moving forward and really cutting this shit where it's supposed to get cut, right? Removing the negativity that exists by way of this karmic energy. I want to see the specifics behind this ring of fire. I want to know, okay, what's on fire? Because they said it's not love. They said it has nothing to do with love. You know your person better than I do. If you want to shoot it down in the comments, feel free to do that. What do they care about the most? Because that's where they're getting hit the hardest. I get their whole life going up in flames, but they're getting hit the hardest in areas of life that they care about the most. Okay, that is why we have lots of anxiety and fear. It's sort of like they thought, if I pinch the collective, then if karma is real, then I'll just get a pinch. Yeah, maybe if you was just a regular bitch, if you was just a regular guy, if you was just a regular girl, if you was just a regular person, maybe. The pinch to you, or whatever this pain was that they inflicted, making you feel lesser than. I thought the grass was greener, so they tried to make you feel lesser than, right? Tried to belittle you. For some of you, this could be third party, right? They tried to move on from you or replace you. Whatever this is, it could have multiple meanings. Wasn't just a pinch. It was because of your ranking spiritually. It was more the equivalent of 10 machetes to the back. Yeah, bitch. Your life is about to fall apart. I don't know what you thought. I don't know why you thought that you were just going to get the equivalent to what you did. No. You can't just go fucking with just anybody. And now you're about to learn. We about to learn you something. That's the divine saying that. We'll look at their next steps. So I want to know how they're going to approach this. Specific next steps. And like I said, intentions rooted in those next steps so that you could be prepared. We'll look at the potential outcome. Whether you decide to see what's up with this or go in the opposite direction, there is no judgment, y'all. Okay, I know what this says, but we have to unpack everything. And I also want to know what changes has this person already made? What changes have already occurred? Are there any signs of transformation in the air? And then we're going to move on to the new cycle. But before we get there, as you've cleansed yourself and the energy surrounding you, we then need to replace that with a protective measure. So I want to know what Spirit suggests you do to protect yourself and to elevate your frequency, as well as make yourself invisible to all lower vibrational, negative and toxic energies. That way you're set moving forward to only be dealing with people who are on your level spiritually. Okay, healthy. And then we'll get into who these people are or this person is, okay? The details of the new person as well and what you need to look out for, if anything, how you might meet this person, what their personality is like, and what the potential is for things to go all the way. I will pull time cards for both old and new, and then we will get your advice. I may or may not throw in a Ask the Universe reading where I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions. We'll just see. And I'll have more instructions for that over on the other side. Okay, so without further ado, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Yeah, do that. And I'm gonna put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm already fucking heated. I hope I don't be yelling the whole time, bitch. I'm gonna see y'all over there. Okay, let's go.